Can there be sin in heaven? Once we die, do we still have the free will to do whatever we want, or does God take away our free will so we can't act like a douche and ruin heaven for everyone else?
Well, there are several different answers to that. One is that it may be God sees it as very appropriate to have free creatures at some stage, but not necessarily free creatures at every stage. Just as there are some creatures that are free and some aren't. With respect to those that are free, maybe the right way to do this, God thinks, and if God thinks it, then it's true, is to have them be free at one stage but not at another. So Augustine thought that in heaven we would not any longer be able to sin.
Why does God give us free will in the first place if he's just going to take it away? Apologists often tell me that God allows people to do evil because it is better for them to freely choose to do good instead of evil. They say that's more meaningful than just making people so that they are inherently always good. But if God gives people free will because he thinks it's better that they freely choose to worship him, then why wouldn't God also think that it's better for people to continue to freely choose to worship him instead of taking their free will away? If freely choosing to worship God is more meaningful before you die, why wouldn't it also be more meaningful after you die? This is one of the many things that make God seem very needy and stalkery. He's like, I give you free will, and then the moment you use that free will the way he wants you to, he's like, yoink, better take that free will away so you can't change your mind.
Another way to look at it, though, is that God has knowledge of counterfactuals of freedom. He knows what various creatures would do if free in various different circumstances. Maybe he created those whom he knew were such that once they got to heaven would not sin. Could, okay, but wouldn't.
I often hear Christians say that if you let Jesus into your heart, whatever that means, then God will change your heart and make you only want to do good, pious things. If this is true, then God clearly does take your free will away. He apparently takes it away the moment you let Jesus into your heart. It seems as though God only gives you free will so you can freely choose to give that free will up.